Hi, I'm Marin, and welcome to Wise Woman Prenatal Care. I wanted to give a really short overview of this course, and I want to start by saying that prenatal care is the foundation of midwifery care and is very far reaching in getting to know the woman, preparing her for her birth experience, and then, of course, it carries through to her postpartum and supporting her as a mother. So, this is where most people, as they grow and get experience in. I've probably conducted thousands and thousands of prenatals over the last decade, and it is definitely an area of passion because there is a structure, as you will see, and I've asked you to kind of create a similar structure so that even if you're brand new to prenatal care, you have an idea of the way things could flow. It's always great to have a structure to fall back on. But then, of course, the secondary and more interesting piece is that every woman is so unique, and how ultimately you will support her will be just something completely new each time. So I'm really hoping for you in this course that you don't get too overwhelmed. It is a bit overwhelming thinking of supporting someone, maybe even a first-time mom, from 8 weeks of pregnancy all the way through to 42 or so. That's a long time, and there's a lot of pressure in a sense as a midwife, especially a new midwife, to make sure you cover everything and you're aware of this or that or possible tests that could be offered. And at the same time, again, you're meeting her where she needs to be met every step of the way. So it's very easy to become overwhelmed. If you're new to prenatal care, if you've not yet apprenticed, this does not take the place of an apprenticeship, and this is only the foundation and the building blocks of what I hope you will all get to experience as an apprentice midwife for many years. Because really, the best and most complete way to learn this is to experience it, even as a student, and to be sitting with woman after woman after woman in their homes, getting to know them at a very deep and personal level. That is the way prenatal care becomes just second nature to us as midwives at some point, and we're not, referring back to a schedule or needing to remember what happens when. We've lived it. We've lived it with women countless hundreds of times. So don't become overwhelmed. Know that this is definitely the beginning of a journey, and you will learn and experience so much more. I would love for you to keep a journal or a list of things you are learning, and also maybe a different list of things you have questions about. There is another prenatal class that IndieBirth offers. So if you are a student, you will be enrolled in that eventually, and that covers more of the complications in the prenatal period. This class does not, but however, if you have questions or thoughts or topics, keep track of everything you're learning, everything you want to learn about, and then you can refer back to it later. Lastly, I do encourage you, as part of an assignment and kind of the bigger assignment and broad overview, to connect with some actual pregnant women during the course and be honest with them. You're learning, you're in this course. Can you walk beside them? Not as their midwife, not even as a doula, maybe just a friend or someone that's wanting to learn. So what does that mean? It means if you have someone that's willing, you can have some of these conversations. You can maybe have her fill out some of the paperwork for you to practice looking through it. You can discuss lab options. And then also, if you have someone willing to allow you to put your hands on them, then that's even better. And you'll get some good practice in, at least at a very foundational level, with feeling a uterus, with maybe listening with the fetoscope. And of course, that's all done with explicit permission, somebody that is just very generous and joyful and loving to see you as a midwifery student wanting to gain some skills. And of course, you will be just as joyful and loving on the other side and open to learning, not only from this course and the materials and from me, but from these women or a woman that you're able to kind of accompany through a journey or even part of a journey. That will be so valuable and such a vital part of this experience of prenatal care. So again, don't forget to reach out to me if you need anything or have questions. This can be interactive. This can be back and forth in the sense of helping you through or understanding something. So don't be shy. Don't be a stranger for 10 weeks. I'd love to hear from you. I'd love to hear your questions and really just to accompany you on this journey through prenatal care.